They make a great tool when you call someone and say, hey, what's your address? I have something to send you. They've got all the business in it. One thing I do when I send EHT is I mark an article in the magazine. I put a sticky note on the front, and I'll say, step 1, find the article I marked for you. Step 2, find so-and-so in the magazine. So like, I'm in the Success from Home, and so I say, see if you can find me. Like, where's Waldo? I have them read the marked article, and then I say, enjoy your sample. So I just put 3 things on a sticky note on the magazine so that they have to do something. People who have magazines like this laying around their house, they may not ask questions or sign up for the business right away, but usually we have magazines that stay piled around the house. And they'll pick it up someday and think, oh my gosh, I wonder what this is. We've had people sign up months later who had a magazine laying around their house, who had a bad day at work, came home, and thought, why not? One of my Lexus Turners, she'll be in ED very soon. She has a 1-year-old baby. She was on the cheer squad. She had a horrible day at work, had a glass of wine in her, and she texted me and said, I need you to tell me about Nerium. And I was like, okay. So I put her on a call, and she signed up, and she goes, girl, I have nothing to lose. She was working 70 hours a week. She was in her 20s, and she was like, I did not sign up for this. And now she stays home with her son and does Nerium. So these magazines are awesome, but we never know what people will want to see. So definitely, and if you know your people are into giving back, mark the Ripple Foundation stuff where they're giving back to charity. If you know they're in business, mark Jeff Olson with the CEO. Kind of figure out where they're at. Okay, new economy. This is awesome, again, for people who just understand business. These are also awesome for Uber drivers because Uber's in there and they already understand the business model. And you can be like, hey, check this out. Uber drivers are generally in another business other than Uber. Many of them are in network marketing. Many of them will talk to you because they know they're going to get a better rating if they're nice to you. You know how you rate them in the car? They're going to get a better rating if they talk to you. So then, they'll be like, what do you do? You're paying them to drive you somewhere. It's okay to talk about Nerium. It's okay, you're paying them. And they'll say, what's that? I'm like, oh yeah, you should totally try the EHT. It's amazing. And I'll say, what's your phone number? And I'll text you some information. You already paid them to drive you somewhere. They will look at your stuff because they want you to request them as a driver again. And they already understand the business model, and Uber is highlighted in that pamphlet. Whenever I travel, my husband's like, I can come pick you up. I'm like, I'm going to call Uber. He's like, why? Because I haven't done my exposures yet. So I need someone to come pick me up so I can talk to them. Yep, that's me. So this is an awesome one. It's also pretty cheap to buy the whole big package of them. It's a lot more inexpensive. So those are really great. Those work really well for doctors' offices too. But you have to label them. Because if you don't, they can't call you. Put your information in a big old label on that thing. So on sale now, 25 pack for $18. That's a deal. So get those ordered so that you're ready to go for April, the month of no more excuses. And then this is something that was big when I first started, and then it kind of dwindled a little bit, the 90-day challenge. If you have customers, let them know this exists. Hey, we also have this 90-day challenge. Take your before picture today, so it's on your phone, or you can take it for them. And then in 90 days, we're going to take an after picture, and let's just see, we'll send you this. People have won trips. They've won free trips to Florida with Renee Olson. You can win money. I think it's worth a shot. If you're going to take care of your skin, you may as well win something. And it also makes sure they keep in Nerium for 90 days. So it works out. My school nurse at the school I taught at is a brand partner with Nerium. She owns a Lexus, or has a Lexus from Nerium. Her neck results are ridiculous. She never submitted her photos. I was like, will you just do it now? Like, they're dated. Just do it now. But she came to my house one day in the summer and said, I need something for my neck. She was like this. And I go, I don't know. And I put out the neck cream, put her on a call. She used it for 2 months. Her neck looked totally different. She signed up for the business. Just leave it open for people. But that 90-day thing is an awesome way to touch back in with customers and say, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. Gives you a reason to touch in or touch base. Serum single-use packets. How many of you have those on your ABO so that you get them every month so that you can use them? A few of you? Okay, I recommend these. I order those every month, and I get those little glue dots from the craft store, Michael's or wherever, and I put them on little cards. And then when I meet people where I'm not probably going to hang out with them every day, like my Uber friends, I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you for the ride. This is so awesome. You should try this. It's eye serum. I try and get their number, but then they have a product to use right away. Some people will find it in their purse in a week, and then you'll get a message saying, oh my gosh, I love this. So, throw it out there. These work awesome for quick exposures if you have them attached to a card. Nerium gives back. Okay, this is one of my favorites, and one reason my husband said we should do this company is he goes, well, what's going to happen when your kit runs out? Are we going to have to keep buying more product? That was his cheerful attitude about it. And then they said, no, every time you get customers or brand partners, you are going to get more credits for product. And he goes, okay, cool. He just wanted to know that we had a way to earn free product, because most companies don't. Those other companies out there that look awesome and fun and whatever, they're having to buy their product every month, and they don't get free product. We get it free, and then we get more for free, because we have customers. It's silly. No other company has that I've ever heard of. So we need to be thankful for that. This is the one that you use to give out free samples or do whatever you want to with it. And then Nerium gives back rewards. This is how you get, it's on your website. There's like a little Nerium bank account, not bank account, point account. For PCs, every time their second ADO ships, in month 2 you're going to get some. And then brand partners, the same thing. And if you just watch that, you can go in and use it. How many of you were here back in the old days, in the vintage days of Nerium, when we would get little white boxes every day, and it cost us $10 every time one showed up at your house? I was blessed that the products were there, but that was a lot of shipping. So just think, whew, glad that's over. We get anything we want, and we pay one shipping cost. It's a huge blessing. Once again, other companies don't do that. Nerium is listening to what we want. Here's the thing, it is a corporation, so they can't like flip a switch. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but they are listening and they're making those changes for us. Nerium gives back rewards. If you want to look at this, I get so bored by numbers, I'm sorry, but. So look it up if you need to. Ask your friends. Okay, so redeem points, I already said that. You guys, 5 days, New Zealand. I don't care if you don't know anyone in New Zealand. Start blowing this up, because people who are watching your social media accounts think that you do. When you're like, welcome to the family, New Zealand, they're like, who do you know in New Zealand? They don't know. Blow it up, or you're going to have someone go, oh my gosh, my cousin lives there, and they're going to reach out to you. I always say, welcome to the family, so-and-so, every time a new country launches, even if I don't know anyone there yet. And then if I friend people later, and they're like, do we know each other? Like, no, but my company just launched where you are. And we had a mutual friend, so I just friended you. Not even sorry. So, 5 days till New Zealand launches. The future is now. I think most of you have been on these. Hopefully you have. We don't have to dial in anymore. We can click a link, listen to the calls, listen to the corporate call, NFT call, all of those things. So neriumcall.com is where you go to access those calls. And here's the rhythm. So I know there's people out there, myself included, who sometimes get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of things thrown at us that we should be on and listen to. I'm being 100% transparent right now. I have this little filter set up where I won't always tell my team the different things that are being offered, because I don't want them to feel overwhelmed. Because what did I say? People do not sign up for another job. You have to keep it fun. So the things that are in the Nerium rhythm are Nerium University, that's in their back office. And I always tell my team, try and watch it by Tuesday. Because if you go much past that, you're going to miss the news. You're going to miss out. Because there's all the announcements are always on there. So in your back office, Tuesday corporate call, always important. I know a lot of you are at work. Catch the replay. It's cool. So I listen to that a lot of times when I'm driving, just because It comes on when I pick up my kids from school, and then they start talking, and I miss half of it. So catch the replay of that, and then obviously your live events, your Zoom, your things that you're on. But if you can be on Nerium U and your corporate call, don't worry about everything else. There's always going to be things that come up, but don't overload yourself with the extras that you're not doing any activity, if that makes sense. Guard yourself a little bit. It's okay to say no. Be on these, though, and be on their Zooms, because you don't want to tell them no, because they're having these events for you. But be very intentional with your time. Okay, I love this, because it looks like we're going to have some major hard rock in St. Louis. I'm like, is AC/DC coming? That's awesome. Like, make like a Poison video or something? Like, this is some, yeah, Nerium. I was kind of impressed. I was like, ooh, a little edgy. So, July 20th through the 22nd, kids will be out of school. It's a great time to leave them with grandma, or if you are the grandma, leave them with their parents. Get yourselves to St. Louis. Register now. Don't wait too long, because what's going to happen is the health and wellness products are going to come out, Nerium's going to take off, and you're going to forget to register. So register sooner than later so that everyone has a head count of who's going. You can get rooms. But I think it already just looks fun. Their marketing team's stepping it up. Ooh. I didn't even do anything, I swear. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, we do take a...
Oh, you do? Okay.
Break, but we'll do some giveaways.
Oh, fun. Perfect.